I can't believe I'm seeing this with my own eyes. Oh my God. I can't believe what we just saw. It cannot be that that much ice falls off every single day. Mira, 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 mira. The third largest glacier in Patagonia is located in the southern cone of Argentina. Perito Moreno is known to be one of the more stable bodies of ice on Earth. Or should I say, was one of those stable ones. Could it be that the Patagonia glaciers are melting? Knowing that climate change and human behaviors are literally changing this world as we know it, we wanted to come have this once-in-a-lifetime experience for ourselves while it was still possible. So if you're planning on visiting the Perito Moreno Glacier, you might want to do it soon. We witnessed something unexpected during this trip, so stick around and come along with us to Argentina to explore one of the natural wonders of the world, the glaciers of Patagonia. Good morning from El Calafate. It is currently 8 a.m. and the sun is not up yet. So one of the cool things about Patagonia is long days in summer, short days in winter. The sun is going to rise at about 9:30 a.m. today.
We only get the sun for about 7 to 8 hours, so we got to take advantage of the little bit of sun that we get.
Let me tell you, I am not a morning person at all.
Nor is she a winter person, so I'm shocked that we decided to come
I'm
around
still
this time.
so excited to see this glacier. We're about to go see the Perito Moreno Glacier. A little bit about how we got here. Actually flew into Buenos Aires first from Rio de Janeiro.
Which was about a 3.5-hour flight.
We had an unofficial layover because we bought a separate flight to fly in from Buenos Aires to El Calafate from a different airport. So be careful if you're doing that as well, because after we went through immigration, got our luggage, left the EZE airport in Buenos Aires, we had to transfer for about 45 minutes to Europarque Airport. They have a great shuttle service between the airports for 9,900 pesos or $9 per person, which was way better than the $30+ Uber wanted to charge. And then our 3:15 p.m. flight to El Calafate. It was a long day of travel. We finally made it to El Calafate around 6:30.
6:40. Yeah, so it was another 3-hour flight. So it was a rough day of flying and traveling and moving around.
As soon as we arrived, though, we went straight to buy our tickets to the glacier because the glacier is still another 80-90 kilometers from El Calafate itself. We went to the office of Chalten Travel to buy bus tickets for 45,000 Argentinian pesos. They do include a pickup service where they will pick you up directly from your hotel for an additional 20,000 Argentinian pesos, which includes a guide. We opted for the more budget-friendly guide and walked the 24 minutes to the bus terminal ourselves this morning. So now we're just here waiting to board our bus.
Which wasn't bad, really. It's just, it was really dark and it's just cold. But hey, that's what we signed ourselves up to.
We're ready for this adventure. Just 10 minutes into the 1-hour drive, our bus made a stop to enjoy the sunrise shining over the snow-capped Andes and Lago Argentino, Argentina's largest freshwater lake. Although excited to get to the glacier, I really appreciated the mindful moment to stop and enjoy what's right in front of us. The next stop was a ticket office to pay the admission fee for Glacier National Park, 45,000 pesos or about $38 US. We just stepped off for the first viewpoint, our first look at the glacier. This overlook is called Mirador de los Suspiros.
And it hits its mark.
Yeah, Mirador de los Suspiros translates to the overlook
Gasps.
of the gasps.
Of the gasps. And it does take your breath away. Oh my God.
We got a peek of it from the bus, and oh my God, I can see it. Oh my God. This is incredible.
We're about a kilometer away, and what we're gonna do next is hop on a boat so that we can get up to 300 meters close to it. Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
There are multiple activities you can do at the glacier, including hiking on the ice or taking a boat tour. We did the Nautical Safari for 64,000 pesos. It was a 2-floor catamaran boat that brought us right up to the glacier, and it was just surreal. can't believe I'm seeing this with my own eyes. Okay, this wind is pretty icy cold though, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. But the cold is nothing compared to the joy that I'm feeling right now to see this in person. These are massive. This is the third largest glacier in Patagonia, and the size fits the entire city of Buenos Aires. The glacier is in constant movement. It's always breaking chunks of ice off, or it's growing as well. We just saw a big chunk of ice fall off the glacier. You heard it too. You heard like the rumble.
You feel it.
I don't think I got it on camera, maybe just the last part, but if we're lucky, we'll see another one. Look at this.
This is the most excited I've seen Jenny in the cold.
I'm never usually happy in the cold. Oh, this is amazing. I can't get enough of how incredible this is. I really can't.
It's so beautiful. Look at that landscape, like that scape right there with the beautiful mountains in the back.
And then there's huge chunks of ice.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Never in my wildest dreams did I see myself here. Thank you, baby, for making this dream come true. As a team, we've worked together to get here, and thanks to my parents, family. Oh my God, I feel so grateful to be here.
We feel an immense sense of gratitude to be here, for sure.
Thank you.
Oh my God, it's Glacier. And it's heavy too. Yeah, it's heavy. I can't believe I'm holding a piece of Glacier. Your turn. Ew, your tongue's gonna get stuck. Actually, I have an idea for this block of ice. We can make some nice raspados.
Hey.
What about you? What would you do with a big block of ice? What would we make with this? Calafate. Slushies. Ooh. So now we're at what's called the Boardwalks or the Pasarelas, where we're going to be taking around some hiking trails. They're short trails. They say that it only takes about an hour and a half or so to go around the whole thing and get different views of the glacier, like this one here. The boat tour gave us a view of the south face, and now we'll get to see
The north face.
the north face. Pun intended.
The north face.
Speaking of which, I do see a lot of people wearing North Face sweaters and jackets around here. This base also has a snack bar and restaurant, which we'll visit probably towards the end before we leave. We're gonna get straight to the hikes. Let's go see the other side.
This is so beautiful. I don't think any picture or video does it justice, so I hope that you get the opportunity to also make it out here to this beautiful park. Yeah, you have to.
Oh, you're gonna go crazy when you see this. Oh my God, it looks even better because the sun is shining on this end. So you can see that beautiful turquoise blue color or sky blue color because it's reflecting off the sky, right? So the ice itself doesn't actually have color, it's colorless. So that blue hue that we see is actually a reflection of the sky, and it just looks so incredible. Stop. No, this is crazy. Look at how blue that looks. If you listen closely, you can hear the rumble of the ice moving, and then if you pay attention and try to spot it quickly, maybe you'll get lucky and see the ice falling. We caught it for a moment at the boat, but I want to see it happen again. It's amazing.
It's so close you could practically touch it. Go gadget arm.
Stop! No! Oh my God, that was incredible! I'm gonna cry because I can't believe what we just saw. Oh my god. Oh shoot. Oh my god.
Я же чувствовал.
Oh my god.
Сейчас еще упадет.
That was
Еще падает.
once in a decade chunk of ice. I mean, I don't know how often this happens, but
Сейчас еще больше упадет.
it cannot be that much ice falls off every single day. I think we're really lucky today.
Конечно, ладно, потому что мы приехали.
Mira, 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 mira.
Oh, there's a rainbow.
Over there
О,
too.
пошел.
That's huge. Oh my god, I can't believe we just saw that. Oh my god.
Like it's really cool to see it, but I'm also like concerned. Like it's not gonna be. That's not replaceable. It's not gonna replace itself anymore.
It's not?
No.
I thought it was still growing. I read somewhere that it's the only glacier that's still growing. But now that you mention it, the tour guide did say that this is going to be, that
It's receding like year by year, and they expect it to recede like a
this is
good
incredible. We
amount.
really don't know how much longer that something like this is going to be around, or this particular glacier. Wow, what a time to be alive. But wow,
We're so lucky and
we're
fortunate
to be able to
here.
witness that. So you might be wondering about what it's like to visit Calafate during May. May in Patagonia is considered fall going into winter. Even though technically it is still fall, people already here are talking about it being the winter season. So it was pretty chilly this morning, like we mentioned earlier, but once the sun comes out, it's actually really warm. Like you can actually take a layer off. So dress in layers so that you can remove and add as needed as the weather changes throughout the day. So what do you guys think? Amazing or what? Do you plan to visit Patagonia? Let us know in the comments below. Now we're going to be heading back to the town of El Calafate for dinner. We're going to skip on having lunch here at the restaurants, here at the park. Their options are not that great and they're pretty expensive.
Very expensive.
And one thing you can do that we didn't is pack a picnic lunch to bring with you. That is okay. You can eat it at the snack bar. Otherwise, you can go for one of their options or just hold off until you get back to town like we are. We were wandering by this panaderia, and because we haven't yet eaten anything today after our tour, we stopped in to get some empanadas. Look at how amazing this looks. We thought we were just passing by. We're like, let's just take a peek. But everything looked amazing. So of course, we had to try our very first Argentinian empanadas. And we made some new friends. Hi guys. They want some too.
The town of Calafate is fairly young. It's about 100 years old. It's home to 30,000 people, and it's cute, it's cozy, and it has a lot of friendly dogs here.
Yeah, their high season is what Northern Hemisphere calls winter and what the Southern Hemisphere calls summer. That's typically about October to March. Low season, which is starting about right now from May to about August, September. We're told that during those months, the town tends to be quite dead. So we're one of the last few tourists of the season.
One of those reasons is because they get less sunlight. They get about 8 hours of sunlight.
Less.
While in their summer, they get daylight from 4:30 in the morning till close to 11:30 at night, which gives you a really long day to do trekking and hiking and all that,
which is super cool. We really mainly came here to see the Perito Moreno Glacier, which is fantastic. And you can see the town itself. There's one main strip. You can see it in probably about an hour or so.
maybe less.
Something you should note is that restaurants are quite expensive here. Most of the options are going to be pizza, pasta, and cordero, which is lamb.
In El Calafate, a must try is the Calafate berry. which they make into sweets, marmalades, and ice cream. So we're here at La Acuarela to try an ice cream de Calafate. Oh my God, I think it's acai disguised as an Argentinian berry. No? It looks like acai.
So we both got the kids' cones. Look, this is the tiniest cone I have ever seen. But
My tiniest serving too. Look at this. Look at
but they're well served.
No, they're not. Mine's not.
Kevin's mad because his is smaller. Mine is well served. So I got the banana split. Mmm, delicious. How's the calafate?
I love berries. This is good. I've never tasted anything like it before.
Does it taste like acai?
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
No, it's not
it tastes
acai.
like a berry, but like honey flavored berry. It's yummy.
That is so different.
Yeah, I've never tasted anything like this before.
Can we trade?
Yeah, because yours is bigger.
A great way to stay warm around here in Patagonia is with yerba mate. If you're not familiar with mate, it's basically a type of green tea, or it's a type of tea that is highly caffeinated and great to drink all day. And we think those little mate cups are so cute. We're gonna buy one as a souvenir, and maybe this shop will have a good one. Let's check them out. Oh, hello, doggy. You got a friend here sniffing you. A lot of them have collars, but I can't tell if they have owners or not. They're so friendly though. Cute. All right, let's check this out. Oh, look at these. They have this peculiar shape and a metal type straw. Having passed up the panaderia where we just had an empanada, we passed up another one called Don Luis, and we had to go in because it just looked amazing, inviting, all the desserts, bread, more empanadas. We saw that they actually have a sit-down area, unlike the other spot. And we're like, well, let's sit down and have our very first mate.
Llenamos nuestro mate hasta la mitad con yerba,
Ajá.
ponemos la palma, volteamos y agitamos, ¿sí?
Ok.
Esto para sacar un poquito del polvillo que contiene la yerba y que se vea la palmita de la mano, ¿sí? Un poquito, mira. Vos lo sacás así y te tiene que quedar así, ¿ves? Ese es el polvito que queremos.
Saca polvito. Ok.
Después, con la ayuda de la bombilla, lo vas a dejar ahí. Vos siempre tenés que intentar que te quede así.
Que quede como de ladito.
Claro. Vas a agarrar el termo.
Ah, y veo que lo tienes balanceado aquí.
Exacto.
Ok.
Echamos el agua bien allá en el fondo donde menos haya hierba, ¿sí? Vas a ver que la hierba de a poquito se va a empezar a ir para arriba. Empieza a subir, cuando llegue bien al tope paramos, ¿sí? Ahí. Vas a esperar ahora 3 minutitos y después y vas a llevar todo así, todo para allá.
So there's two kind of mate services. There's a mate cocido and then a servicio de mate. We ordered both because we don't know anything about mate. And we got this and we got that.
So the mate cocido is this pre-prepped bag of tea, just like any bag of tea. But then over here, the server asked us if we had ever done this before, and I said no, and he went through this whole demonstration that I was not ready for. He said, never stir, only pump up and down. If you want to put sugar in it, you pump up and down, never stir. He said that's a sin. I've never drank anything hot out of a straw before. I'm really nervous. I think it needs more water. Oh, that's strong. Whoa. It's like an earthy, super green tea. Wow. No, this is still very different from any green tea I've ever had.
Damn, this is really strong. We're not gonna be able to sleep.
They say mate has as much caffeine as a cup of coffee, but I don't know. What if it has more?
I feel like the doggies. We're about to have our first true Patagonian meal. Cordero refers to Patagonian lamb, a regional specialty and a defining dish of Patagonia.
It's known for being cooked traditionally over an open fire. This involves stretching a whole lamb on an iron across and roasting it over a bonfire over several hours. And of course, when in Argentina, you have some wine. Kevin's having a Malbec and I'm trying a Patagonian wine, which I didn't even know Patagonia did wine. Cheers. Well, this is smooth. Very light-bodied. Pretending like I know about wines. It's good. That's all you need to know. Wow, this looks amazing. We have the half portion of the slow roasted lamb, which is plenty, honestly. And we have a side dish of carrots glazed in honey and yogurts. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to try this. We've been seeing these roasted all over at restaurants all over the place, and we've been so excited to try it. Woo, it's hot. Wow, that is so soft. I don't know why I expected it to be tough because it looked tough, but wow, that is good. Good food makes me happy.
Baby, don't forget about the salsas that they brought out to us. This chimichurri right here looks amazing. It's probably the spiciest looking thing I've seen in South America. So let me see. Try this again. It's so good. Try it.
Was it spicy? No? He won't tell me. He says to try it myself. Oh my god. It changes the flavor, but that's very good. Wow. Mi viejo, excellent. We were also looking at Parrilla Don Pichon, which seemed like a good option. But there's something about the restaurants around here that we have to mention. It's that a lot of them, especially the ones that specialize in the slow roasted lamb, they tend to open after 6:30 or 7 p.m. Or maybe that's just a seasonal thing because we are getting closer to winter now. But at least for us, that was a challenge, so we had to schedule dinner for later than we were hoping for. Some of the restaurants will work in 2 shifts. They might have like an early afternoon shift and then a dinner shift. So just keep an eye out for that.
Earlier while visiting the glacier, we had our doubts whether it was growing or shrinking. We've had the chance to look it up, and this is what we found out. For decades, the Perito Moreno Glacier was known for its stable behavior, with scientists even suggesting it was one of the few glaciers that was growing instead of shrinking. But since 2020, the glacier is experiencing a retreat from its northern front. This retreat, though less drastic than any of the other glaciers globally, indicates that even this resilient glacier is not immune to the effects of climate change.
It was really shocking and eye-opening to see that huge chunk of ice break off the glacier and to see the glacier shrink right before our very eyes. It reminded me how fragile and how uncertain everything is surrounding the health of our planet. So, in honor of this beautiful planet, drop an earth emoji in the comments, leave your thoughts, and take care. Se cuidan, se bañan y nos vemos en la próxima. Ciao.